at about 5:40 this morning, and it's now about 8:43. We're about 2 hours, or wait, an hour and a half away?
2 hours.
About 2 hours? Yeah. We're about 2 hours away from Laughlin right now. Playing in her car seat right now. When we left this morning, all we did was just change her diaper, pick her up and put her in here, and then she got a bottle while she was in the car seat, and we just kept her in her PJs. But we just stopped over at a Shell station right now, and I changed her. She got a new diaper because she fell back asleep and she just finally woke up. So she slept for most of the drive, which is really good. Hi, little one. Isn't it good? Yeah. So now she is driving with Daddy. She's helping drive the back of the car.
Backseat driver.
Yeah. So when we get there, we're gonna unload. We have tons of stuff back here. Oh my God, you cannot pack light with baby. And then we're gonna unload, and then we're gonna head right to the lake.
Like if you wanted to put it on, just hang it here. Yeah. Because it'll hang it there and it straps onto it.
He's smiling for the camera. Are you getting a bottle right now? Yes. Yeah. And then we have the whole setup right here. Boop, 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 boop.
No, don't put it. No.
Yeah, I do.
This is Grandpa Jack.
No.
Hi, everybody. Hello.
Do you say hello?
Yeah, I can say hello. This is my favorite drink, Arnie Palmer, and that's a. Well, we all know what Arnie Palmer is. Anyways, so earlier today, we went boating. I got all the little ducklings on a kneeboard, and they actually did very well. I'm proud of them. See, they're calling my name. Pretty soon it's going to be Captain Jack. I just could feel it coming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You need a captain hat.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You good? Yay!
Yo. You'll find it. It's underneath that seat.
This is an awesome little setup that here. This like worked out. Hey guys, so I wanted to end the river vlog and give you guys a little update on all the products that we use and if they were worth it and whatnot. So let's get into those. Baby float. So the little thing that she was like floating in the lake, that right there is amazing. I really liked it. It was really easy to set up, and then you just let the air out and you can fold it back down so it's easy to also store, which is really, really nice. I definitely give it a thumbs up. It also has little water toys that I like sprinkled around her little playpen out there, and she played with them and it was so cute. So I definitely recommend that one. That is a definite must-have. Am I losing my lighting? There we go. So this might be a little bit better of lighting right here. The beach mat. So I bought this big beach mat from Amazon. I actually ended up not even using it, and the whole reason why is because the first beach where they camped at, or not really camped at, where they put their stuff at, that they found was all rocks. So you couldn't really put this thin little sheet over it. So they got like carpets and they laid it on top, which made it so much more bearable. And then the second day we found a new beach, and that one was a lot sandier, but we still used the carpets, which were so much better. But yeah, so I actually didn't even use it, so I can't really talk about it yet. The one thing I do like about it is that it's really condensed. It's like it goes into this little bag, but it comes out really, really big, and then you can lay like a towel on top of it to make it more comfortable. But yeah, that one I can't really say yet because we didn't even get a chance to use it. The Oxytot on the go brush like cleaning kit, love it. It is so good. It was so nice to clean her bottles and everything with. It made travel so easy. I also got the little travel bottle dish soap from Baby Organics, or Baby Ganics, I think that's what it's called. So I even got that too, but it was great. I put all the little bottles on that drying rack and it worked out really, really well for us. So I definitely give that one a thumbs up, especially if you're going somewhere, like say if you're gonna go stay at a hotel and they have like a sink and stuff in it, then that will really, really help you. All right, so the little bathtub, the Disney Princess bathtub is so cute. We ended up leaving that one there at the condo, but it ended up working out really, really well for her. I think it'd be a little bit easier if I was able to put it into a bathtub, because then I can just easily dump out the water from there. So, but it definitely was really cute, and I like the fact that it was nice and soft, so it was comfortable for her. So for it only being like $15, I definitely give that one a thumbs up. I mean, even if you're at home and you want them to be a little bit safer and not like all in a big bathtub, I think it also creates a small little like safe area for them, which it's not 100% safe, because when there's any type of water that's over like a certain amount of height, they can drown in a puddle. So you don't ever want to leave them, but if they're still learning how to sit up and they're kind of wobbling still and they kind of fall over a little bit, it's a little bit safer for them because it's not hard. I actually really liked it, but I think it's not a must-have, like you need this. I think it's just kind of something that's cute and it's pretty easy to use. So, and she had fun with it. And I also like the little compartments where you can hold like the shampoo and conditioner and stuff. So I liked it. Okay, so her hat. Definite like thumbs up. I have so many hats for her, and that one by far was the best, you guys. It stayed on her head. She wasn't always constantly trying to like take it off. I think she only tried to take it off like a couple times. But what I would do, because you know how it's a little bit hotter, which we were kind of lucky that it wasn't too hot at the lake that weekend. So I was just like really conscious of like, is she gonna overheat? Like I need to keep her cool and stuff like that. So what I would do is I would take the hat and I would dunk it, and then I would like wring it out and I would put it on her head. So then she had that coolness on her head, and it really, really helped her, and she loved it. So, and I love that it had that little like tie right there, so I could tie it underneath her chin, and then it also covered the back of her neck too. So I really, really like that hat. I think they have it in blue, pink, and white. I got white because it will go with anything. But definitely thumbs up on that hat. That one was a good hat. Okay, the little shoes, honestly, they were so cute. They totally work for her, but since she's not walking, it really wasn't like a necessity for her. I just wanted to be really cute. I thought they were adorable. I think they'd be great for them if they are walking, especially if they were in the rocks. Like it would be great little water shoes, and they were so inexpensive too. I think they were like $5 or something like that. They weren't very much. So definitely when she's walking, I'll probably get her a bigger size when that time comes. But other than that, I mean, they weren't really a necessity. I mean, it was kind of nice because I did use them to kind of cover her feet, but she didn't wear them the whole time. So I would just say pass unless they're walking. Oh, her swimsuit is from Ruffle Butts, and I have a 2-piece and I have a 1-piece. I really love the 1-piece. The one thing that has me skeptical about keeping and buying like 1-pieces is because she's so long and she outgrows things so fast. So I only bought that one because I knew we were going to the river like that weekend. So I just bought it off of Amazon, because you can get it on Amazon or Nordstrom's or their website. And I knew exactly what size she was, and I was like, I didn't want to worry about the top like coming up and then having her belly exposed to the sun. So I really like that, and it had the buttons on the bottom, so it made it so easy to change out her diaper. And I love the fact that it was long sleeve because it really helped cover up her arms, more like shade from the sun. So yeah, I really, really loved it. So if your baby isn't like, you don't have to worry about your baby like growing like extremely fast, I would definitely recommend the 1-piece, just because you don't have to worry about the tops riding up. But they have the 2-pieces and they're so cute. I have a 2-piece as well, but she ended up not wearing that one. She wore a different 2-piece that my dad got her from Hawaii, and that one was really nice fabric too. It's just that also the belly kept being exposed, so that's why I really like the 1-piece. Okay, so the life jacket. Life jacket was great, but it was so bulky on her. She was honestly, she's kind of like, it kind of doesn't fit her the best. So what we ended up doing is that Joel's cousin had a infant life jacket, and they have 4 kids, and their 4th kid is finally grown out of it, and they had it with them there. And so it was really worn in, and that one fit her perfectly because it was looser and it fit her better, so she wasn't like this, you know? So if she was a little bit smaller, I think that life jacket would have been perfect for her. It's so cute. It's very nice, very good quality. But the worn in one worked a lot better for her because it was a little bit looser, so it fit her like perfectly, and she wasn't feeling like, you know, she didn't look like she was gonna like choke on like the edge, you know? So that's where that one didn't work out. So I know the next time that we go out there, she'll probably be moved up because she's growing so much. She's so big. If they're smaller, so right now as like a guesstimate, right, is in 12 to 18 months clothing. Sometimes she can go even bigger than 18 months. It depends on the brand really, but she's anywhere between the 12 and 18 months. She's kind of outgrowing the length things on the 12 month right now, and she's about 21 pounds probably now. So that's a little guesstimate for if your baby is smaller than her, then that life jacket will probably work really well for them. The playpen. Get the playpen. If you are outdoorsy, you like to go to the park, you like to go to the beach, you like to go to the lake, whatnot, get the playpen, you guys. It is so good. The summer infant playpen, they have a smaller version too, but it's so condensed and it's so easy to pack up. It's like literally you could undo it and put it together in seconds. It is the easiest thing. So you just like take like an umbrella, boom, out, and then it has these little like clips for the canopy, and the canopy I thought was gonna be like really like janky, but no, it was so easy. Even taking off the canopy, you just, it has like this little latch, and you just go doop, 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 and boom, you're done. Like you could easily put it back together again. It is the best thing by far. We actually had another woman come over and was like, where did you get this playpen? I have so many grandbabies and they're all coming out here and I need like at least 3 of these. And I told her, and I go, it's the best thing ever. It's so easy and compact. And so we actually brought that back home with us because I was like, I'm keeping this. I'm gonna use this at the beach. I'm gonna use this at the park over here. Like if we have a volleyball day and stuff like that. It is amazing. The only thing is that since the canopy is on the top, if the sun is coming in from the side, it's still gonna hit them. So what we did is I took like the fan, and it had a clip on it, so I clipped the towels and draped the towels to shade her from the sun. So that was like the only like thing about it, but honestly I think it was amazing and it was great for them. So definitely a thumbs up on that one. It was awesome. Really good quality too, and it's something that you can have for a while. So that brings me to the fan. Fan was great. Fan would be a great stroller fan too. I didn't really have to use it there because she was pretty good. Like it wasn't too hot, so I ended up not having to use it, but it will be a really good stroller fan for us as well. So I like the fan. And then the last thing is the Ingenuity, I think that's how you say it, the little seat, the booster seat. So it turns into a high chair. That I definitely recommend. It was amazing to travel with. It's so easy because you can stick the tray into that little slot. You can even take off the top part and put it underneath the chair. And it just is the easiest thing to travel with and put them in. So I think it's awesome. Like honestly, like you could get that and not even have to get a high chair too and not worry about storing a high chair. Like it's awesome. Like if you are in a smaller house or a smaller apartment, I think that is definitely the way to go. I know that our really good friends did that with Veda because they traveled, they lived in New Zealand and then they moved back here. And when she was in the high chair, they weren't in the house yet. And so they used a little booster seat for her and it was perfect. So definitely it would help you save money there. Like, you know, if you're like, oh, I don't want to get a high chair, I don't have the space for it and it's too expensive, get that seat. It is amazing. And then also, even if you have a second baby and you only want 1 high chair, you don't want to have 2 high chairs, get that. That one would be perfect for them. So I really like that. You can even take out the pink insert and make it even bigger for them so they can be in it longer. And then it has straps that will strap all around the chair and you just make sure it's really secure and boom, they're sitting at the table with you eating their food. So definitely recommend that. That's a big thumbs up. My mom has, I think, is her teal or gray? I don't know. Really good high chair. And I now, honestly, I put it into her playroom and I was giving her snacks in there while she was like playing and stuff. So I set her in it. That's what I did. So I thought that was awesome. And I definitely recommend that. So honestly, a lot of the stuff was a big hit for us, and Joel was like trying to find something wrong with like one of the things I bought. And he's like, you went overboard. And then when he saw everything and then he saw the playpen that I got and everything and how well it worked, it was like, he was just kind of like, he was happy that it worked, but then he was also like kind of like, oh, I can't give her crap for this. So yeah, it was really, really funny, but we had a great time. I definitely kind of worry later on bringing her out there if it's too hot, because we went at a really good weather. Like, it was almost too cold, to be honest. Like, the water was too cold. So, and usually by now it's really hot out there and the water is really warm. But since this has been such a late winter, it is raining right now in San Diego, which is crazy. But since it's been such a late winter, it's been like that for everyone, and it's just, yeah. So I don't know, we might go out there maybe like 1 or 2 more times throughout the summer, but I really don't know. I just get so worried about the weather with there, and I get worried about her being on the boat. I get worried about other drivers and people drinking and having her in that atmosphere. I think, like, I know for me with my dad, I actually was not allowed to go to the river or the lake, anything like that, like to Laughlin and Havasu and all that. I wasn't allowed to do any of that until I was late in college, like my 3rd year of college. And I think the first time he didn't even know. So, and I definitely understand where he's coming, where he like came from back then, and like kind of wanting to shelter you from that. And like also because his friends have lost kids there. My friends have lost their sister and their friends there on the 4th of July from a drunk boater. And that's just like why, like, this is like one little area where Joel and I kind of go back and forth with a bit, because he loves the river, he grew up with it, but I have seen so much bad there. And that's where I'm kind of like, you want to protect your child, and I don't want her, one, exposed to all of that, because I feel like when you start exposing them to those type of environments and atmospheres where people are drinking and everything, it takes away their innocence. And I want her to keep her innocence for as long as possible, especially with the social media and everything going on. These kids are growing up so fast. So I really want her to keep that innocence for as long as possible. I don't want to be an overbearing mom, but I want to keep it as a good balance there. I can't control other boaters out there. I can't control other people on the Sea-Doos. People on the Sea-Doos are so dangerous now. They're all drinking, taking these Sea-Doos, and they've never even been on the lake or the river. They don't know the etiquette on what side to stay on, how to have a no wake and a no wake zone. And it's so dangerous. So like, I don't even like being out there really anymore, to be honest, because it's gotten so bad with the Sea-Doos. But yeah, it just makes me nervous. And then having her out there, because you know, you want to protect your baby, and when you're a mom, you like think about every like horrible possibility that could happen, like every like bad outcome. And my anxiety was so high, because I know that he loves the river and I want to compromise with him, which is why we went out there. And I think I will still continue, but it will only do it so much. I'll keep it to a bare minimum. So that way he still does have that experience with her. It's just not going to be all the time. And I'm going to be making sure it's not on a holiday weekend, because that's when it's the worst. And that the weather isn't going to be like scorching hot, because poor babies, they can't regulate their temperatures. But yeah, so my battery is gonna die, so that means I need to end this little clip here. So I hope this video helped you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the little lake vlog. I'm sorry there wasn't much footage. It was just it's so different traveling with a baby that my attention was completely on her and not on my camera, so, which is understandable there. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that this video helped you find any, like, you know, summer must-haves. And I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.